about 6 months. But every time I would sit down to work on it,
A woman named Jennifer owns a beautiful historic home dating all the way back to 1907, filled with antique pieces that go as far back as 1903. At first glance, the house looks warm, elegant, and full of character. But not long after moving in, Jennifer began experiencing things she couldn't explain. Things that slowly became impossible to ignore. She started hearing footsteps when no one else was around. Faint whispering, objects shifting on their own, and shadows moving just outside her field of vision. What makes this even more unsettling is what Jennifer later discovered. After speaking with a local historian, she learned that when the house was built, there were no nearby hospitals. And it's believed that at least 4 people died inside the home. Deaths that likely occurred under stressful,
4 people?
emotional circumstances. The kind many believe can leave a lasting imprint on a place. And based on Jennifer's previous clips, many viewers already suspected the house itself was the source. One evening, just as Jennifer was about to sit down for dinner, she started hearing strange noises coming from inside the house. Watch closely.
I'm hearing a few things. It's like 4:45. So I'm just gonna listen and see if I can catch anything. I thought I just heard music.
What's going on?
You can hear it. I want to go up on this landing and see if you can hear it. Okay, we'll listen up here.
Okay. You're in a house, it's haunted. And our first idea is to go up.
I seriously feel like I'm hearing people like have a conversation.
I mean, I would probably go up there and check, but I would go at him. Maybe like a knife. Okay, maybe not a knife. I would bring like a chair.
Let's hear about me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I'm hearing movement. Down there, and then something up here. Do you hear that? It sounds like music.
What do you hear? What do you hear?
It's the usual dinner time activity. I'm gonna play it back and see if I caught anything.
What makes this clip so disturbing is how differently people hear it. Some say it sounds like soft humming. Others hear knocking, while many insist they can clearly make out a man's voice saying, "I'm fine." A few even believe they hear faint music. The most chilling part is that none of these
What am I gonna hear? Below going. I hear music in my halls. Am I gonna hear below singing? Is that what's gonna happen? Yeah. Great.
sounds seem to have a clear source. After watching the clip, people couldn't agree on one explanation, only that something about it doesn't feel right.
A clear source of what? Isn't to rifle instincts?
So what did you hear? Do you think this house is...
I heard absolutely nothing, or my brain, or I'm just deaf. That could be it too. I'm not deaf, I can hear it.
Holding on to its past? Or is something inside becoming aware of the people living there now? You decide.
What?
This footage was recorded inside the Lizzie Borden house, specifically in the Abby and Andrew suite, a room already known for unexplained activity. At the time, an investigator named Kyle was exploring the house.
Okay, great. Kyle, what a specific name.
Completely alone. As he attempts to enter the suite, the door repeatedly locks on him.
No wonder it locks on him. His name's Kyle. That's such a specific name. Kyle? Is it a brand named Kyle? A Nutella, like a fake Nutella brand named Kyle?
There's no one else nearby. No one touching.
That's for some reason really, really popular.
The handle. Eventually, Kyle manages to force the door open and starts recording. But the moment he steps inside,
So Kyle is literally Nutella, but just has a different. Why am I talking about? Why am I talking about food? We're supposed to be watching scary videos.
something feels wrong. The entire room is flooded
Something feels wrong about his name being Kyle.
with an intense red light, casting heavy shadows across the walls and furniture. Kyle slowly
Also, are you sure it's just your brain?
moves through the space, unsure why the lighting has suddenly changed.
Trying to enter the
The lighting changed. What? The lighting changed. No, the lighting changed because your name's Kyle.
trying to enter the Abby and Andrew suite at the Lizzie Borden house.
A what now?
The door locked on me with no one in there.
Of course it locked. It locked because it just locked. That's why. Oh great, look, you can go in. What happened? Did ghost summoned in? Or did you just pretend to? Oh,
This is really terrifying.
As he continues filming, a door inside the suite suddenly closes on its own. No one is near it. Even stranger. The camera briefly slips out of focus right as Kyle enters the room. Some investigators believe this happens when something unseen passes close.
What's he gonna say next? A hedgehog, a hedgehog, chuck, a little hedgehog, hedgehog, chuck, a head. How much could a hedgehog, chuck, Yeah, I can't say that. How much could a woodchuck, chuck, wood, chuck? How much could a woodchuck, wood, chuck, chuck, wood? I think I did it. I think I did it 1%.
To the lens. Between the locking door, the sudden movement, and the camera struggling to focus. The room feels less like an empty space and more like somewhere already occupied. Later, in a separate moment from the same house, another disturbing scene is captured. A doorway appears ahead, and the door begins to slowly slide back and forth on its own. Each time it opens, it reveals a creepy doll inside the room. Then it closes again. Over and over. The movement is smooth and controlled, not like a draft. Almost like something is choosing exactly when the doll should be seen.
This is happening again. I will show you no one is there.
Cut the video.
After several minutes, the door suddenly stops moving altogether. The silence that follows feels heavier than the motion itself. Kyle decides he's seen enough. He backs away from the room and kicks the doll down the hallway, putting as much distance as possible between himself and the suite. But the activity doesn't stop there. In another clip from the same location, a wooden door can be seen trying to open from the other side. The only thing preventing it
Okay, if that happened to me, you won't see it all. You would see a head.
from fully opening is a metal chain lock. The pressure against the door looks constant, not random, almost as if something is testing the chain, pulling just hard enough to make it rattle.
This place is so haunted.
No.
Locked. Bathroom empty.
I'm ending this video. Just